All right, what's up, guys? So today I'm at my mom's. Oh God, I almost stepped on her tail. That's crazy.
You felt the.
So today I'm at. There's a cat right there. There's a cat. I almost stepped on the tail. Anyway, so today I'm at my mom's house. We're gonna hook up a light, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it safely. Let's go. So we're out here at the breaker, and we're gonna go ahead and shut the power off. Obviously, we're gonna want to do that so nobody gets electrocuted. That's the safest way to go about it, unless you guys are ballsy and gonna hook it up other way. But that's not I. After you have the power cut off, what you want to do is actually go hit light switches, because you want to make sure that the power of the light that you're going to be working on is actually off. So, and leave it in the off position. This is a mobile home that we're doing all the wiring in. Now, one thing I've definitely found out, you can't just necessarily go to the hardware store and grab things for a mobile home because things don't fit all the way correctly. A lot of the fixtures inside of a mobile home that go inside of the ceiling are a 2-inch fixture, and if I'm not mistaken, a lot of regular ones for houses are about 2.5 to 3 inches. So we went through and purchased the 3.5 inches that we were finding at your local, at the local hardware stores, but they weren't fitting. So my mom ended up ordering the correct ones, but then you still have fitment issues with lights like this right here. So, I mean, just it being a mobile home and the way that the way the whole thing is set up, it's not recessed into the wall all the way or into the ceiling, so it exposes things. So that's why she's gonna switch it out to this style, because these style caps we've had better luck with on concealing, like that one, and there's some in the hallway. But yes, it's kind of a hit and miss, and you kind of got to find things that work. So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing this fixture right now, and I'm gonna show you guys how to reinstall and connect the wiring so that way nobody gets hurt. A lot of times they're color coordinated, sometimes they're not. Now up here, they should always be color coordinated or labeled. Now the black is gonna be the hot wire, and the white is gonna be your negative wire. So when you come over here, you got your negative wire labeled, and your hot wire is gonna be this one, which is gonna be your red one. But I accidentally ripped that off, so it's right there. So we'll go ahead and hook this up. Like I said, the power's off, and then obviously, let me go back. This is gonna be your copper, which is your ground. Always wanna make sure you have everything connected. I'm probably gonna have to trim some of this wire because we have too much length. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, and then as I'm installing it, I'll kind of walk you guys through. It's very simple, easy to do, and hopefully it'll save somebody some money, so that way you guys don't have to call somebody out there to do it for you. Certain things. We're gonna go ahead and attach the wiring, and then we'll put the fastener on, and then we'll go ahead and hook everything up and turn the light on, and hopefully it works. Your negative wire is gonna go to your white. Your black wire is going to be your hot wire. And then obviously you got to hook the ground up. And these connections are actually very simple. Literally just twists. And you can feel them screw into place. You don't need to do too much, be too forceful with it. You just literally make the connection, push them in, and then twist until it stops. And once it stops, you're done. So obviously, it came with stuff, but we're not going to use those. Okay, so this one has an adjustable screw on the inside, you guys. So that way, you can pretty much get it as tight to the ceiling as you want to, as like the other one, it didn't. So you guys got to be on the lookout for that if you own a mobile home. Or even if you're renting it and you're doing some upgrades to it, doesn't matter. Be on the lookout for stuff like that, because that becomes a huge problem, is not being able to adjust everything close enough. My only option with the other one that was up here originally was to actually do some cutting and re-drill some holes. Like you can see with this one over here, kind of the same thing. My only other option at this point is to re-drill some holes, because this is the as close as you can basically get it to the ceiling, unfortunately. So, just be on the lookout when you're doing mobile home stuff. Just kind of do some reading, do some research, because you don't want to be stuck ordering stuff that you can't take back, or ordering stuff that just doesn't look right. And that's, some of you guys are working with a tight budget. You guys might not be able to go out and go rebuy stuff, or you want to get your house sold, or whatever the case is going on. Just do some research. mobilehomeparts.com. That's where my mom was going to get some of these housings. I think this one was an original one, but yeah, that's where she was going to get some of these housings and stuff that would actually fit for her mobile home, because all this stuff at the hardware stores locally to us didn't work. They were too big, and they'd have about a ½ inch or so of stick out, and that does not look good. So let me go ahead and adjust this a little bit more, and we'll put it up and we'll show you guys from there. All right guys, so we made a change of plans. I ended up cutting the wire down just a hair, so I pulled everything back off. So now actually I'm gonna show you guys a little technique on cutting wire. Oh. Now, I cut the wire down to length already. You don't want to cut, now when you use a wire stripper, you don't want to cut through the wire at all. You just want to cut through the shield. So if you guys aren't sure what wire size it is, the best thing that you guys can do is hold your wire strippers and the wire like this. And you can basically see, as you kind of look through the holes and see which one would grab only the shield and not the wire. All right, so before you guys go any farther with it, it's probably better to turn the lights on, check the power, make sure everything comes on. We just did. Put one bulb in it, or if that's all you have, just put a bulb in it, make sure the light comes on. Because it's gonna be a sucky position to get into if you guys bolt everything back up and then have to pull it back down and shut the power back off just to fix the wiring that you guys might have did backwards or whatever the case may be. So now I'm gonna go ahead and attach the bracket to it, and we'll go ahead and secure everything and then wrap this up. Okay guys, so like I said, as you can see, this is exactly why you choose the right one for your mobile home. So I'm gonna go ahead, go turn the light on, go turn the main power on now. And there's still some other work that I have to do, but that's not nothing you guys gotta worry about. But I gotta put everything back together. When I pulled it, okay. So yeah, lights on. As you can see, it's super simple, guys. You don't have to worry about, don't go out there paying people, just do it yourself. It's turn the main power off. It's 3 wires, super simple. Make sure it's the right one for the right project, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching.